going to show you how to fix some color correction. So you can see in this photo, there's probably a heat lamp shining on the fox, and it was probably taken through glass. So you can see that the colors in this image look really, really yellow. So what we can do, I'm going to bring my layers panel over here. And again, it's always a good practice to duplicate your layer whenever you are doing any kind of image correction. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust the color balance. I'm going to do that with an adjustment layer. So if I come down here to this little circle, I'm going to go to color balance. What that's going to do is it's going to make an adjustment layer here, and then the properties panel is going to pop up. Because it's very yellow, I want to balance that yellow out with some blue. So we can see here yellow and blue are opposite. So if I want to take some of the yellow out, I can add some blue. But now it looks pretty red. So I want to add some cyan to balance that out. And now it's looking a little kind of, if I go this way with the magenta or a little this way with the green, so I might not want to do much with that particular layer. But if we look at the before and the after, so if I click on this eyeball, I can see the before and the after, and that's looking a lot better. What I think I'm also going to do with this image, if I click on the adjustment layer again, I want to do hue and saturation. So again, in my properties panel, you're going to see that I'm going to get some properties that I can change in here. I don't want to change the hue. I want to keep that at 0. But for this particular image, I do want to bring the saturation down. If I bring the saturation up, see how the colors get really intense? I want to bring those colors or that saturation down just a little bit. So you can see here, here's the before with the color balance, and here's the after. Here is the before, and then the adjustments that we have made to this image. And now it looks a lot more realistic in colors. We also have this distraction over here, so I could go into this layer and I could remove the distraction from it like we've learned in some tutorials, but I could also crop this photo as well. So I'm going to take my crop tool and I'm just going to crop this out. I don't need all that space up at the top either, and I can make this look a little bit more interesting just by cropping out some of those distractions, and now my eye goes directly to the fox.